I've been reacting to all his videos. Been very entertaining. And then his title of this video is "Let My Intrusive Thoughts Win." And yeah, I'm very interested what's gonna happen in this video, man. Let's see. Because there's a lot of times I had intrusive thoughts, but I didn't let them win. Not, I mean, sometimes as a kid I did a lot, but let's see now.
If you're going through a car wash and you decide to put your window down, or what happens if you're holding your phone taking a picture off a 40-foot cliff and then accidentally drop your phone. Well, to be honest with you, these are all intrusive thoughts that I've had, and today I'm going to let them win because I'll be doing all the intrusive thoughts that come to my mind, and some of them are absolutely crazy. So without further ado, we have a lot of things to get to, so let's do this. So here we are at Quality Car Care in Verona, New Jersey, and they were so kind to let me put my car through the actual tunnel in which I can do the car wash, but with my windows down. Now, this is highly advised against because of the potential danger, so I have professional goggles on my head that I'll be putting on, but this is going to be absolute chaos. I don't know if I'm going to drown in there or what, but this is a thought I think a lot of people have. They're going through the car wash. They're like,
bro, you literally have to, like, I don't know. I want to put my actual car in, like, I don't know.
You're about to find out what happens.
No way.
Let me show you which car we're actually using for this. So you'll recall from a previous video in which I bought AI Facebook Marketplace ads, this Mazda right here. This Mazda is going to be the car of choice that I'm likely going to ruin because I'm sure the inside and like the battery and everything is going to explode after all the water and stuff gets on it. But this puppy, it's probably its last 5 minutes on Earth and it's going to go straight to the pound. We're going to be putting this guy through with all the windows down. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this car wash. All right, so we are
smart move.
To enter the tunnel now.
Disposable car.
Down and everything. We got all the camera angles going, so let's have some fun.
When we're in the cameras,
I survived this. This might be the last segment you ever watch. Also, I want to note it's 32 degrees outside. It's freezing. We're in dead winter right now, and we're getting a car wash, and the water is presumably going to smash all over me. All right, so far so good. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Okay, already getting a little bit soaked. Okay, soap is on me. Now we're at this part of the car wash. Oh, it's kind of scary when it's coming in the car. Okay, the car is getting soaked. All right, the car is, I mean, it's getting clean. There's like a mist now happening. Okay, not bad so far. We are surviving. I am not getting soaked. So far, no soap or no water has entered the car.
Ah, okay. Right after you said that.
I'm soaked. The soap is gonna... What the... I am so soaked right now. This car is ruined. This car is completely...
Oh, it's about to get sprayed down. He's about to get sprayed down. He's about to get sprayed down. He's about to get sprayed down. Yeah, this is where they were... Yeah.
It's very cold. It is very cold. Okay, yep. Okay, we are soaked here. Oh,
it's not even the pressure water yet.
It's so loud. Oh my god, it's like Mach 90 speeds. And that's a car wash with your windows down. All right, that was just the beginning. We were actually going through one more time, and they're turning everything on. So this is going to be like full blast car wash coming through. No one's ever done this before. This is like, you should not do this, basically. But they said they're going to turn it up just because we're filming for content, which isn't a great excuse, honestly, but shout out. Let's do this. All right, pulling around for part 2, the finale here. Car is soaked. I mean, look at the state of this thing. Just everything. You're nuts. You know, it's bad when the manager is advising against what we're about to do. But this is just one of those intrusive thoughts you have. Going through the car wash, let's turn it up to 100 right now. Even the names are kind of scary.
I've been thinking about, like, what if a woman wearing it down? Well,
I think that's like the hot wax, which you definitely don't want to hit you, but it has hit me every single time so far. All right, here's the hot wax. Yep, a lot of splashing. Okay. Already, I think the quantity has increased. There's a lot happening. Here's the scary part. These things are very scary. I don't like when they touch me. I don't like when they touch me. All right, all is good. All is good. Oh no, these are new. These are new. These are new. Oh my gosh. These are new. Those were off last time. Okay, here comes the squirt. This is where I'm gonna get the most soap on me, but I'm okay with it now. Oh no, more of these things.
Ah, shit.
That infrared light. Oh, this car is finished. Look at the seats. This thing is done. Oh,
yeah, you only do this for like a car. You know, you're just gonna like throw away or something.
I can drive this car. So the aftermath. This is what things look like. Everything is completely soaked, as expected. We went through twice. I think the console is completely broke, and the window over there, notably, won't close. So you can't even shut this window. So this car is destroyed. I mean, I'm surprised that
as long as
it's still even working with all.
Shit, as long as they're able to drive, shit, the car ain't destroyed. Shit.
And I'm sure the front of the hood, because there's no way this car was in good shape to begin with, but nonetheless it ended up working. Shout out again to Quality Car Care in Verona. Really cool that they let us do this. But with that being said, it's only going to get crazier. So let's move on to the next intrusive thought that we're going to be testing out. Next intrusive thought that I'm going to test out right now is what happens if you put your hand in a blender.
Yep.
Except I won't be using my actual hand. Instead, I'll be using this silicone replica of a hand, which has already been mangled a little bit, but I'm going to turn this on high speed and then see what happens and show you guys why you should never do what I'm about to do. So this thing has 3 different modes on it, low, medium, and high. So I'm gonna start with low, just so you can kind of see the amount of spin that's happening in this blender. Low, medium, high. There's no
golly.
All right, safety first. So I have my gloves on, and then I'm not gonna reach directly into the blender, so I have a bat that has the hand attached to it, and we're gonna start with level 1.
Oh.
Okay, already I think the middle finger is broken. You'll see there's that little pin sticking out of it. So immediately the finger is broken, and then on top of that, I just see some, I don't know, I guess there'd be blood if this was an actual hand. But this hand is already a bit mangled, and that's just low. So now let's go to medium.
Oh.
Wow, I think that cut through the middle finger bone. Look at that, that severed the bone completely. Wow, so that can even chop through bone, and we're not even on high. So for high, I'm gonna stick this entire thing in there, and we're just gonna see what happens to these fingers. 3, 2, 1.
Oh! 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 Hand is finished. That ass, yeah, your hands done. Yeah,
so if you've ever had the intrusive thought of wanting to...
Yeah, this is something you should show little kids, bro. This is something you should never want to happen to your fingers.
Stick your hand in the blender as you're making a smoothie. Don't do it. And rest in peace to hand. He had a great run, but time to retire him. All right, that's enough of that. Let's move on to the next intrusive thought, maybe something a little less graphic. The next intrusive thought we're gonna test is what happens if you drop your phone off a really high height? Because most of the time when people are like on a ledge or something, they're usually scared to have your phone out. But what just happens if you do this? To have broke. This is probably about 25 feet or so in the air, and I think I heard a crack. But let's go ahead and check. If not, we're gonna go even higher. My poor phone, my brand new iPhone, where is it? Let's see. Did it break? Wow, it's actually in really good shape. I mean, definitely like a little bit of damage right there. So not too bad, but that was only about 25.
You should have done it with like a case.
30 feet, so now I want to do about 40 feet up, maybe even 50.
But nigga already be watching Tech Wreck, so I already know, you know what I'm saying?
If we can get to the top, and then I want to drop
videos all the time.
Why not? So imagine you're just gaming or something, you know, just doing your thing, and then all
and
of
it
a
slipped.
sudden,
Oh no! Oh
right,
shit!
Looks like. Oh no, I dropped my phone. I hope it's
oh
okay.
shit!
It should be okay. What? I've never seen a phone crack this much. This phone is completely destroyed. Was it really that bad? Oh, this thing is done. So if you happen to grab your phone, if you have the intrusive thought, like, oh, I'm taking a picture, what if I just let go of my phone? Just know this is what's going to happen to it. Definitely don't recommend doing this. This probably is one of the worst intrusive thoughts yet, honestly, because this is complete destruction. But with that being said, let's move on to the next intrusive thought, because it's only going to get even crazier.
The next intrusive thoughts that I'm going to let win are all food related, but not the foods that you're thinking. It's actually going to get absolutely disgusting here, but this is what I have in front of me. So, for instance, what happens if you bite a stick of butter right in the middle of it? So not just putting it on your food, but kind of disgusting. It like a candy bar. I've always wanted to do this, right? You see butter, it kind of looks appetizing. Butter generally tastes good, but what happens if you bite it? Well, oh my god. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh my god. That's really kind of good, but it's like disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really bad start here. The next food I'm gonna try though is baby food.
Baby
because
food.
At one point, we all had baby food. We were all drinking breast milk and baby food, just this pureed mash of fruits and stuff. But I haven't had baby food in quite some time. I actually used to eat baby food a lot. So spoiler alert, I actually like baby food. This is apple flavored, super healthy. This is what it looks like. It's just straight mush. But if you have a baby nearby, and you see the baby eating baby food and you're wondering what it tastes like, I'm about to tell you. It's so good. I'm not even gonna lie. This is kind of crazy. I'm going in for like seconds and thirds. It's kind of like applesauce. This is like a really hearty, fruity flavor.
Yeah, it really is
feels good. It
applesauce.
brings me back to those old days, like 30 years ago. You know what? That was so good. I want to get like a pallet of baby food. I wonder if I reach out if they'll hook me up. I probably have like one shot at this. Otherwise, I'll wind up on some like do not answer list. Good afternoon. Can I please have baby food? No, not that. Hey, I'm an adult who enjoys baby. Okay. All right. Honestly, writing this is taking me way too long. So let me boot up Grammarly's AI chat to see what I can come up with here. So app.grammarly
Grammarly.com, AI chat, here we go. I'm done overthinking this, but luckily Grammarly is an AI writing partner that's here to help professionals with all their writing needs from job to done, with high quality and personalization so you don't lose your voice. So let me throw some ideas out and see what we get with the AI chat feature. All right, so I'll feed it some food that I'm sure all of us have had the thought of eating is dog food. So here I have Caesar chicken and liver recipe.
Hey, get that money, bro. No disrespect. Get that money, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that money, bro.
But it does say that the number 1 ingredient is U.S. chicken inside of this. And if a dog can eat it, why can't I eat it? Well, maybe we're going to find out why. Because I always have the thought, I'm like, how does it taste? They eat this every single day. Certain dogs. My dog eats like chicken and steak. Oh, this looks disgusting. Oh, give that a look and a smell. That looks, oh my gosh. That is okay, actually, the smell isn't too bad. I mean, it's just like a liver-based, meat-based thing, right? I'm just going to take the position, if a dog can eat it, I can eat it. It kind of looks like Spam, and Spam is disgusting. Spam actually might be the worst food on the planet. Maybe it will be second, though, to this dog food. So let's give this a try. Oh my gosh. Why is it so bad? Can't we just make like an edible food? Oh my god. You know what? I feel really bad for dogs when they get table food and it tastes so tasty, and then it's like, all right, go back to your dog food, because this is actually nasty.
Yeah, that's why dogs will actually be starving themselves after they eat some food, like real food. You know what I'm saying?
No idea like if this is standard dog food, but this is really bad. I can't imagine eating this every single day. I don't care if I was a dog. That's terrible. Now, I don't have a cat, but I do have cat food here too, because I want to compare. Because again, if you have a cat, maybe you're like, what does your food taste like? And cat food comes in this. You have to like, I don't know, maybe it's fresher, so vacuum seal it. And it looks even worse. It looks like refried beans, but worse.
Looks like tuna.
This is tuna, pumpkin, and tilapia in broth. So actually, it sounds a lot better than what this dog food was. Let me go ahead and give this a healthy bite as well, because what does cat food taste like? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh my goodness, that is disgusting. But how does it taste? Okay, it's bad, but the cats are eating good compared to the dogs, at least. Cat food, at least, like you got some tuna in there, so you have some pumpkin flavoring. I don't hate that. Some other dog items. We have dog treats here. This is duck jerky, which is my dog's favorite food. Bruno loves duck jerky. I mean, I love chicken jerky and beef jerky. It's just duck jerky. And again, not gonna lie, I've had this like thousands of times. Sometimes I'll be like giving him a treat, and I'm like, ugh, it's just protein.
Ain't lying. Oh, he does.
Sue me. I like dog treats. And the last thing I want to try to take a bite into is chapstick, because sometimes I'm applying chapstick and then I just want to bite into it for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to do that. I'm pretty sure chapstick is just lotion, and you shouldn't eat lotion, but I'm just going to take a bite of it and then spit it out, because I want to know what the texture is like. I want to know what it feels like, so let me go ahead and finish this and then bite into this. All right, here we go. Nice and tall. So you're applying it to your lips, and then... Okay, it tastes like chapstick, but I'm not going to chew any further because I want to spit this out, because I do not want to swallow lotion. Although I'm sure it'd be good for the food, just like sliding out of my GI. All right, I mean, I'm happy I ultimately let those intrusive thoughts win. I always wonder what those different foods and chapstick tasted like, and there you have it. So now I know.
He should go out like a flavored one.
Well, so let's move on to the next.
Like Coca-Cola or something, like a blue raspberry or
the next intrusive thought I have
candy
I'm going
one.
to let win right now is eating the food and drink before I actually pay. So right now I'm at a convenience store, I'm at a Walgreens, and I'm getting a drink and a bag of chips. I'm going to open it and drink it while I'm going to the register because I'm super hungry and thirsty right now. And technically I am paying for it, so should be no issues, but I got to find out. So
I see if, like, you know, like when I was younger, my grandma used to do this all the time. I think it's like an old school thing. We just start eating it, and you know, you're like, I'm paying for it anyway, so you know what I'm saying? Just pay for it at the register. I mean, it's like a normal thing, I guess, back then, but I don't see many people doing it now.
I'm gonna go ahead and snag an iced tea here. I know, it still feels weird. And then a bag of chips, some Cool Ranch, the best Dorito flavor. Hi, how are you? These two? Oh. No, it's okay. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye. And voila, you got your chips and drinks. Opened it before I got there, and I wasn't arrested for theft.
Grandma did it before at Sam's Club or Costco.
I think it's legal. If you intend to pay, then there's nothing they could do, right? But generally speaking, I wouldn't push this too far. This is just an intrusive thought I usually have because I'm always so hungry when I pick up a quick snack. But you could technically eat it. But again, don't play around with this too much. But let's move on to the next intrusive thought. Next intrusive thought is what happens when you shake up soda and then drop it.
Well, duh, it's gonna fly.
Oh.
Or that.
That was way more than I expected. I thought it was gonna be like
I've seen it fly before.
It bursted on the first throw is wild. So apparently with aspartame in the diet soda, it's like even more reactive. So it's kind of crazy when you shake it up, just all the force. We're gonna turn it up even further because I had another intrusive thought as I was shopping in Target. So let's get that right now. Coke and Mentos, or in this case, Diet Pepsi and Mentos. So when you put a couple of Mentos into any soda, specifically diet soda, we have Diet Pepsi because they didn't have Diet Coke in the stores. It has this crazy chemical reaction that results in what you just saw times apparently 5. I've never done this before, but I always wanted to do it because I saw a bunch of videos. So in a lot of ways, this is one of my
I've never done before.
thoughts. Should be a fun visual. So let's go ahead and put these Mentos inside and get this thing shaken. All right, so step 1 is to open this up. The carbonation doesn't matter, I'm told. It's more so about putting these into this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up about 6 or 7 Mentos, pour them in there, and then let's see what happens. All right, here we I didn't even have time to get away.
I never understand why that reaction.
How quick that was. All right, so that's apparently what happens when you mix Coke and Mentos. You get a really large stream. If the cap was on, I'm sure there'd be an explosion, so I'm actually happy there's not. I wouldn't try this though. This is one of the negative intrusive thoughts. You should not be playing around with chemicals you don't understand, like me. But with that being said, that was kind of crazy, but it's about to get even crazier. So let's move on to the next intrusive thought and let it work. The next intrusive thought is here in the bathroom.
Shower clothes on. That's insane.
And the reason I'm saying
what are you cleaning? Your clothes?
Fully clothed, and I always had the thought,
you're not cleaning yourself in the shower,
bro. Shower while I had all my clothes on. Well, I'm gonna let that thought win right now. I do want to wait for it to be warm though. That's one thing I can't deal with. I'm in such a nice sweatshirt. I have my nice sweatpants on. I have my socks right here. I even have another layer on underneath this, so I am fully clothed. And I'm going to take a full shower. Don't worry, I'm clothed. Nothing's going to happen. All right, I think it's warm now. Let's see if I get more soaked than the car wash. I'm assuming yes.
We'll just think
so. This is so weird. This feels so wrong. It's like
what
I'm
the
in a
fuck?
washing machine, but I'm also getting clean. All right,
yeah.
Put a little bit of shampoo on. Okay, I'm getting nice and clean now. My clothes are so heavy right now. All right, time to loofah. I'm gonna clean my body now. I have my pump of soap here. Lather that on. I don't know if I'm getting sufficiently clean. Okay, and that should do it.
You're not even cleaning for real, bro.
I'm soaked. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up because I don't want to make this completely wet my entire bathroom, but yeah, I'm wet. I'm wet everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go clean this up. That's an intrusive thought I definitely don't recommend doing. Maybe out of everything so far, that was
now it's definitely cold.
So I'm not a fan of that one, but with that being said, let's move on to the next intrusive thought because it's gonna get even crazier than this. The next intrusive thought we're gonna test out is what happens if you run over one of these orange traffic cones. So a lot of the times when you're driving, you'll see these alongside of the road during construction or whatever, and I feel like a lot of people just wanna kind of turn the wheel and just see what happens if they go over it. Well, right now, I'm going to do a demonstration of what happens when you go over one of these rubber cones. Now, I'm working with the state of New Jersey because I'm being super safe with this and I have this hazard vest on, but I'm gonna get into the car, just go over real quickly and show you guys what happens. Hopefully it doesn't break the car. All right, here we go. This is purely for science. 3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
All right, my bad. I'm gonna go again because apparently I missed it, so hopefully you don't see that cut. If it is left in the video, that's Hari's fault, the editor. All right, here we go. For science. Okay, we're having technical difficulties, and by that,
he's actually hitting it.
I've been messing this up 2 times now, so I'm just gonna go over this cone right now, full throttle. Here we go.
Nothing.
I feel like Steve Irwin here. All right, you see, we have a cone that is completely dead and damaged because it got ran over by the car. So it turns out if you run over the cone, you break the cone, and that's just what happens. Luckily, the car's okay, but I don't recommend anybody doing this. Again, I am a trained professional. But I do want to show you something interesting. When you do ultimately get over the cone, look what happens. So right now it's still caught in the back.
Wow.
I think I have to reverse because it can only, I think, get through the front. So cones are actually extremely annoying if you run them over. I'm glad we're all learning this right now.
Yeah. It's not coming out, gang. I mean, maybe a speed bump, maybe?
All right,
There we go.
ladies and gentlemen, after a lot of technical difficulties, that is ultimately what happens when you run over a cone. So not good things. It's kind of a headache to get rid of, so I wouldn't run over a cone. I was thinking about money recently, and I had a thought. Why can't you just photocopy a $100 bill to have unlimited money? And yes, I know it's
that's just legal.
counterfeit, but I wanted to see if it even worked in the first place. This is a thought that I have pretty regularly.
It's just legal.
Counterfeit money, but I have a $100 bill here. And
That's legal, bro.
Printer, which also will copy and scan. So I'm going to put this face down, and I want to see if the printer will actually register this $100 bill and print out for me something that looks exactly the same. Because I heard that printers have something built into them that when it detects a US dollar or any sort of treasury bill, it doesn't allow it to photocopy. So we're going to see if that's even true here. So a little bit of busting a myth as well. So without further ado, let's do a colored copy of this $100 bill, pressed face down, and let's do some illegal activity. Oh, it's doing something. It says copying. Oh my gosh, document error. It started scanning the bill and then it stopped. It says document error on here. Wow, so are you not allowed to do that? Let me try that again. I'm gonna put it the other side. So I'm gonna rotate it 90 degrees and now I have it face up. So I'm gonna try it this way now, see if it works. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. Give me counterfeit money. Once again, it detected the bill and then it canceled the job because I think they were detecting that I was trying to print money. So I guess as soon as you get on the actual bill, so once you get past that white border, it must detect something in the encryption of the bill that doesn't allow the printer to copy it. So if you have the intrusive thought of wanting to copy money to create counterfeit, just know that your at-home printer won't do it. All right, that's good to know. Moving on to the next intrusive thought. That was probably like $20 right there, right? I'm here at Olive Garden because the next intrusive thought I had is what if I eat pasta with my hands? Because most of the time I eat pasta with a fork.
Why don't you just do this at the crib, bruh?
Maybe a knife.
I mean, I guess time, money, you know. I mean, time, I guess, you know what I'm saying? You know, probably not enough time to make it at the crib. But, bro, come on, bro.
But how often are you using your claws to dig into this? I've always had the thought, I'm gonna do it right now. Oh, it's so hot. I think that's like the #1 reason. The sauce is so hot.
Yeah.
I don't recommend doing that. My hand is so hot. So I think the reason why we use utensils is because the food is too hot. I can't. That is not a good intrusive thought. My hand is on fire right now. Let's move on to the next one. The next intrusive thought I had is, are you able to walk into a movie theater, not see a movie, but just pick up popcorn and a candy? Because right now I'm really...
I actually just thought... No, it's crazy. I thought about this recently. I really thought about this shit recently, bro. I really just like... What if you just want to buy the popcorn, bro? Like, we just want the food at the movie theater, right? Do you have to watch the movie? Because I know, like, before you even get to that point, you have to go through, like, a whole, like, check-in thing with your tickets and shit. But I wonder if you could just buy, like, popcorn.
So I just walk in, just, like, go past the usher, not say anything, and then just scoop some of the food. I don't know if you can, but let's see.
No.
All right, looks easy enough. Now I am an A-list member, so I could also just go through here. Hi, how are you? Can I please have a large popcorn and a drink? Thank you. Easy enough. Thank you. Have a good day. So I got popcorn and a drink, and I'm not even seeing a movie. So you could just walk into a movie theater and just get this.
That works out.
While we're at it, another intrusive thought I had is what happens if you put all of the drinks into one soda? What does that taste like? Well, luckily for us, we have the Coca-Cola Freestyle.
I've done it multiple times.
So hopefully they have everything available, and I'm just gonna see what this monstrosity looks like. Start with a base of a little bit of ice, and it's go time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's actually gonna put all the drinks in there? No way he could fit all of them.
Looks like an M&M threw up in here. How many come in a single machine? Since when do they make Sprite peach and pineapple?
Oh, Sprite pineapple his.
About 2/3 done. Probably have like 80 different sodas in here. Look at all the coloring. The Jackson Pollock painting. Limonada, limon, pineapple. Red cream soda. And done. All right, so that is quite literally every single
Check it out,
one.
check it out, check it out, check it out.
When you put them all together. Now, notably, there's no cost difference because it's just soda. But let's see what the taste is like.
You didn't check it out.
There's a reason that's an intrusive thought, because that's not something you should ever let win. This is the grossest thing I've ever sipped in my entire life. Just stick to a standard solo soda. Oh. So exiting the movie theater with my popcorn and soda. The soda was disgusting, but I'm glad I have some popcorn now, and I'm not even seeing a movie. So if you have the intrusive thought ever wanting to go into a movie theater just to get the concessions, you can absolutely do it. But don't do this. All right, guys, it's a few days later, and I actually got an email response from corporate. Hey, Sam, thanks for loving the products. Let us know the best shipping address, and we'll send you some over. Okay, thank you again to Grammarly. Appreciate that, because now it looks like I'm gonna have some stock of baby food. I guess I'll just eat it. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, W video, man. As y'all know, this dude be dropping bangers, man. So if y'all want to check more of his videos, go check him out, bro. I might do some more reactions of his soon. But yeah, man, love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all new, don't forget to follow my Twitch, my TikTok, and my Instagram. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. See y'all next one, man.